Welcome to another episode of KVA where we study the mind, body, and spirit. It's your brother Eli Soul coming at you with another episode, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is the second episode that I have right now. I'm so excited, man. I've been getting a lot of great reviews for the first episode, man. This is I'm so thankful, bro. I'm so happy to just be here with you guys, and you guys be here with me on this journey. Today, I wanted to speak about, are you giving yourself time to grow? Are you giving yourself time to elevate? Is whatever you're going through holding you back from peace in this present moment because you're so focused on next year, the next 5 years, generations to come that haven't even happened yet? Like, are you in a state of now, which I feel is very, very important, because sometimes we might stress ourselves out through trying to focus so much into the future because we holding on to things into the past, and we trying to make sure that those things don't happen again. So I really, man, what the fuck, bro? It says stay my video, like, what the fuck? But either way, man, I'm gonna just keep going. But yeah, man, are you giving yourself time? Like, you really have to give yourself time to grow. Like, I can even use me as my personal experience. A year ago I was very sick, like very, very sick. Like, I had stomach issues, I had migraines, I had, everything, anything you name it, I've been through it. It got to the point to where, like, I even couldn't even hold down food for real. Like, I would eat food, throw it up, eat food, throw it up. Like, I was really going through a real situation with my digestive. And recently, probably like in the last 2 months, I had a conversation with my mother about this, and she really put things in perspective for me. She said, "Percy, it took you 3 years, multiple years for me to get sick." And I found myself very, like, impatient. Like, I found myself very, very, very impatient with the process of healing. Not just like my physical, with, like, my issue, but more so like emotional. Like, I was going through a lot of emotional issues, you know what I'm saying, during that same process. And she was telling me, she was like, "Percy, you need to give yourself time to heal. It took you a very long time for you to get to that point to where you had to go to the hospital and see a doctor and actually get diagnosed with an issue and blah, blah, blah. So you have to give yourself time to heal that wound, heal the internal, heal the inside of you." And I really thought about that. I was like, wow, like, I'm really not treating Father Time correctly, because in life it's a slow game. Like, it's very much a slow game. I know when you're young, you want things now. So, like, all the time when I get, inboxes, or I get people who approach me about working out, they work out with me probably like 2 or 3 days, and then they just drop off. Not really because the intensity was too crazy. I believe that a lot of times people, they want instant gratification. They want things to happen right away because they see me, or they might see someone else in the gym, and they say, well, why, I want to get to his point, I want to get to that point, or whatever. But not understanding or not realizing that it took that person probably 3 or 4 years to get to that build, probably even longer. Like, I know even with me personally, like, it's been 2 or 3 years to I've been working on my abs, and, like, even now, like, I mean, I'm getting there. You know what I mean? They're there, like, they're revealed, but, like, and through the journey, my diet hasn't been the best, I'll be honest, but which probably has had a huge effect on that. However, like, it's been a process. It's been a good minute for me to really focus and try to build that image of myself. And I feel that a lot of times we just have to slow down. Even with me being on YouTube, it took me years. Like, I've been really, if anyone, you can ask any of my friends, I've been really talking about doing YouTube for the past 4 or 5 years now. And I've seen people who started around when I said that I was going to start, and their channel is grown, blew up. And it's mainly because they were consistent. They've been consistent. When I was talking, they were doing that, and that translate into views and subscribers and stuff like that. And I felt earlier in the game, I always wanted instant gratification. I wanted my first video to get 1,000 subs. I want my first video to get, 1,000 views. I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers like they did. But I didn't want to do the work, or I didn't want to take the time into my business and take the time into myself to really allow these things to happen. So I really, 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 really stress whatever you're going through, whether it be a health issue, a financial issue, an emotional problem. I've dealt with them. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with abandonment issues from my father, dealing with insecurities from other women that I've been dealt with, all types of issues, health issues. You have to addictions. You have to give yourself time to heal the wound. The wound has to be healed through time. You can't rush the healing process. I know I once thought you could. I once thought that you can make something better tonight. You can make something, and it just won't happen. It just won't, it just won't. It just won't. And fall in love with the journey. Like, really take some time to yourself and be like, you know what? Like, if I really want this to pop, if I really want this music to pop, or if I really want this, whatever it can be, give yourself time. I'm sorry if you hear any clinking, in the background. I'm in the gym area, but give yourself time to let yourself grow and let yourself become your greatest version, and realize that might be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So what? We don't really care about the time. We care about the results. Results are more important than anything. You want the results. Just like I plan on being a millionaire. Do I plan on being a millionaire tomorrow? No. Would I be happy if it did happen? Of course. However, if it happens 10 years from now, 15 years from now, whenever, I'm all great for that. A lot of times we speak about things like generational wealth and stuff like that. I know that term has been thrown around recently, which is great. I'm so happy that, especially in the African American community, or in the African community, that we've started to consider these things as something that we should prioritize, as we should have been prioritizing, but we're doing it now, and I'm so thankful for that, especially if you're young. But realize that there's one word that takes a long time for you, that takes a while, which is generational. Generational means years of families, children. It takes a lot of time. Jim Beam wasn't grown in 5 years. You know what I mean? To where now they're a $1 billion liquor company. All these, Warner Brothers, all these people that we love to speak about, Walt Disney, Warren Buffett. We don't understand. These guys have come from families, not like, their son and then the father. I mean, like, hundreds of years ago, there was a guy or a girl who started this thing, and now we are reaping the benefits of it, to where now, we pay hundreds of dollars to go to Walt Disney, and we think, why do we do that? Why do you think? Because generations of them creating something built it to where now you're experiencing it today, and now it's such a big thing. So give yourself time and realize that it won't happen overnight, and it's okay. Where you're at right now is the best position you should be in. Right now is the best time to improve. I forgot, I believe one of this quote that was so beautiful to me. It was hold on, give me a second. Let me remember the quote. It was the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant the tree is right now. And I was like, damn, like, oh my God, that really hit me, man. And I really get motivated by these stuff. I know, like, people are going to be like, bro, that shit lame as fuck. But to me, that shit really hit me, because it's like, it really gave me a sense of like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Okay, we good, we good. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to get that from the universe. Like, man, you good, you straight. We got you. Father Time got you. If you treat Father Time well, Father Time will reward you with more time. Think about that. If you treat Father Time, you treat your body well, you treat your mind well, you treat your spirit well. The universe, God, whatever you believe, will reward you. It will reward you, just like a muscle, just like a muscle. If I keep lifting heavy weight for months, years, it ain't got no choice but to grow and grow and grow until you be like, bro, I don't even recognize. I personally don't even recognize myself 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I can't even recognize myself. I can, I'm probably put some pictures in this video so you can see. But who I was 6 years ago and who I am now is a completely different person. I've completely transformed into another being, and it took time, just time, effort. Don't get it twisted. Time alone won't save you. So if you just sitting around on your ass and you ain't doing shit, that ain't gonna save you. If you're a lazy fuck now, you're gonna be a lazy fuck tomorrow. You're gonna be a lazy fuck next week. I'm not. Let's not be too let's not be too irrational. I mean, if you put the time in today, tomorrow, and the next days to elevate yourself through whatever you're going through, I guarantee you won't be in that same position you are now. That's all I can guarantee. Now, I'm not saying that it might be bumpy though. It might be bumpy. Don't get it twisted. There's gonna be some resistance, but you will strive. You will. You just will. Like the universe can't. Like it's just how it works. Like it really just how it works. You will be who you want to be. Like literally. Like it how it works. Like it's pretty much a hack. Like it's just like when you you know what I mean, when you hacked into a video game and you put a cheat code in and you pressed a whole bunch of buttons and all of a sudden you had unlimited ammo, unlimited health. Like literally it's a hack like that. Like you just have to put in the work now, and I promise you Father Time will take care of you. Man, such a beautiful build already, man. I'm two builds in, baby. September, baby. We in it, man. I'm about to give y'all some more content tomorrow. I'm gonna probably see, the thing is with the workout videos is I really need to find a gym that like is going to actually allow me to videotape. I'm kind of going through the process of location, but we're not letting anything stop us. So be on the lookout for that, man. It's KVA, it's your brother Eli Soul, man, here with another build, man. Treat Father Time right, and Father Time will reward you with more time. Peace.